Yeah, it doesn't matter. People just keep getting through. Everybody wants to talk. Alright, we're good now.
Apple's still arguing with Trump. That's all about that.
Okay.
Now they really believe in the fucking election was fucking fraud.
Fine time to believe.
Notice the cities and the states, they all claim that fraud happened. Have to be cities and states is black people. That's what it is.
That's right. That's right.
You know, so, you can't say, damn niggas ain't supposed to vote. That. It was a fraud in the land, fraud in Michigan, fraud in Pennsylvania, you know, two big ass cities they got there.
They came out to play.
Yeah.
That's right. Black people came out to play.
Yeah, everybody was mad at fucking Trump and all that shit. It was like, you know what? We getting this bitch out of here.
That's right.
Shoot it up.
Fuck out of here.
Shocking.
Came out.
That's what pissed them off. Now they talking about this election fraud shit. Like what? The only people that say that people won't vote because if you went and vote, you realize how you got what you got to go through to vote. All right, we ready? All right. Let's see. YouTube is ready. No, YouTube is ready. Facebook is ready. Instagram is ready, and our own video right here. All right, y'all. Here we are once again, Monday night. Get on the Cannabus. That's the name of this podcast. You know, because I say, hey, this weed industry is happening. The cannabis industry, if they want to call it that, the cannabis industry, and I'm not getting off this Cannabus. And I encourage others, you know, to don't sit back and watch the corporations come to town. Don't sit back and watch the politicians give it away. Get on the Cannabus yourself. Don't get off the Cannabus. Don't get back to the back of the bus. Nope. In the name of Rosa Parks, we're not getting off this bus. We're going to sell weed just like the white guys. I know some people get mad about that, but I don't care. I was in a cage by myself. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm going to duke it out. NJ can't get 12. So I constantly tell people I believe in jury nullification. I don't believe the state of New Jersey can get 12 and convict me for selling weed like I'm white. So whatever. I think 1,000 people should do it. I think white guys should do it. I think poor people should do it. I think everybody should say, fuck the corporations and sell weed. How are you going to steal our culture, our weed, and hand it to these corporations? You know, and expect everybody to sit back and watch. I know it's happening in other states, but this is Jersey. You know, we rep in Jersey. All right, so check it out, y'all. We got a couple guests on tonight. We're going to talk about a few things. They got a couple projects coming up. You know, we got a local legend. You know, Don Black here. Right. Don Black been here in the city of Trenton, promoting, singing, you know, for decades now. He's a couple decades into it now.
That's right. That's
you
right.
know, his son's here too. But anyway, you can introduce yourself, man. Tell people where they can find your music, and then we get into some of these projects y'all into.
My name is Don Black. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, West Trenton, Roger Garden, Haverstack. I got a project. Well, you can find, first of all, the label is called Legendary Music, and you can find it under all digital platforms. You can go to Tidal, iTunes, Apple Music, wherever you stream your music, wherever you buy your music, you can find Legendary Music, Don Black. Black is spelled B-L-A-Q. This is my son. His name is Tyrant Fly. Spelled Fly with 2 Y's. He got music out on all digital platforms. And the label is called Legendary Music. So if you want to go out and stream some music or pick up some of our music, that's the way to do it.
That'll work. So this project, how long you been working on this project?
My project, I ain't gonna lie, I've been working on it for a little while because, you know, I'm like a real meticulous worker. But what it is, Doo-Wop is a DJ that found me back in the 90s. He was he's a famous DJ, and he the one that found me back in the 90s. Right, so it was time for us to come together again and put out a project. So me and him hooked back up, and we came up with the Gladiator era. And it's just me basically rhyming over all 80s and early 90s, taking it back to the essence.
Oh, okay. Listen, you know what? I'm old school myself.
That's right.
I really, I swear to God, I don't know why, but some of the trap music right now, some of the rap right now, I can't get into it. I'm old school guy.
Well, you know what?
I
I
can
was the
listen to all
same way.
that
I was the
80s and
same
90s
way.
stuff.
I had
all
to
day.
train my ear because of him. You know what I'm saying? He's coming up in a new era, a new sound, new music. So I had to retrain my ear. You know what I'm saying? So I was the same way. Like I can't get with this shit. I don't know all the auto tuning and the blah 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 blah. But once you train your ear to it, and you know what it is, it's saturated. So you can't really tell the talented people from the bullshit people because the bullshit people trying to sound like the talented people, and I had to, channel in on that. Like, oh, what's some really talented kids out here that's doing it?
Right. It just gets lost with me.
Yeah.
With all the digital stuff sometimes, all the
Well, that's
all
why I
the
took it
sound
back to the
effects,
gladiator
yeah.
era for brothers like you, man. To the
Yeah.
gladiator era where it's just a mic and a beat
Right.
and a DJ. Let's go to war.
Right. I hear you. So what's up there, little me?
That's right.
All right. So what's your project? The Crown. All right. How long did you work on your project?
About a year straight.
All right. You doing you just did the rap? Did you write your raps yourself?
Yeah.
All right. And then you work with a producer and all that to put it all together. The same producer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That'll work. And where just curious, where do you project this project to go? Well, first of all, hold on. Are you on your Pop's record album?
We got so many songs
Together? Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. See, I
Yeah. We got so many songs together on different projects that he already released. Just like on my latest project, I chose to not put the songs with me and him on it because I know people were expecting it.
Yep, I gave him a me-free project
Yeah.
because I think that's what everybody expected right out the gate, and I wanted to show him that he had talent. He could hold his own.
Okay.
But he's all throughout my project talking, after. But we didn't give him that song yet. That's coming this year.
All right, that'll work. All right, so we had talked about the projects. You know, I'm the weed man. How long y'all been smoking weed? Let's get back to my topic for a moment.
This is my 10-year anniversary, so I started when I was 18.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, he was about 20.
No, I was 18.
Well, it was
He's
2
telling
years
us.
I
He's
ain't know.
telling us.
Couple years I ain't
You
know.
were-
You was strict.
Yeah, I used to be kind of strict. I let up off because he was good. He handled his business.
That's
Once I
peace.
see that he handled his business and wasn't playing with life, then it was like, I really can't say much. He's a grown man. He
Right.
get the paper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's weed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's weed. I would be a hypocrite to tell him, yo, Pop, this is what I want to do now. I want to smoke some weed and he done bust school down, top of his class, he done bust school down,
Yes,
proms, he working, he got a career, he got his own family.
Right,
and I'm
right.
gonna say, nah, you can't smoke weed. I'm going to my house where I pay my bills at and smoke my weed.
I hear you. Somebody ain't taking a hint when you're hanging up on them. The same person keeps calling back.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Gina?
Anyway, what was I getting ready to say? That kind of threw me off just now.
Names, though. Some names just do that.
Yeah. All right. Listen, bongs, blunts, papers. What y'all prefer? How y'all smoke y'all weed?
I'm a blunt type dude. I like raps. I do White House Silver. I lived in Atlanta for a couple years, and I was doing what they called swishers.
Yeah.
And when I got back here, swishers just ain't taste right to me, and this was the closest thing to that. Yeah.
You know what? My wife just got me a phone, so I'm not gonna lie. I was in the backseat of a car, and they got me so high. In 20 minutes, I was trying to figure out who the hell was in the driver's seat, man.
Yo, if you ever come to my place, as soon as you come in the door, you see a bomb. You see one over by the kitchen counter, and you see one right on my dining room table. two bombs around. Hey,
I
how are
haven't
you?
Hi,
played
how are
with
you?
bombs in years. I haven't played with bombs in years. I had a nice bomb with the big skull with like 3 or 4 things coming out of it. I haven't done that shit in years.
We have bombs and stuff right here at the joint. But because of COVID, we kind of put them away. So everybody ain't
Yeah,
sharing
that's
bombs.
right.
So right now, bombs are kind of like, you walk around
You
here
know
now,
what you
you can go buy a brand new one back there in the
tips off.
stash
They
spot.
got the tips that
Yeah, they
change
do.
the
Yeah.
disposable tips.
They do have those. You know, but you know what? Most of them got the big round bombs, not the ones you pull out, not like the hookah type ones. But so you like put your mouth all on and all that. Well, we got alcohol swabs, but
No, you don't want that right
it
now.
still go in the water.
You don't want that.
Nah,
You
you
don't
know,
want that
so.
right now. Right now, it's not a good time.
Listen, you know what? Yo, what do you think? You've been smoking for 20 years, 30 years, 30 something years?
I got 30 something, almost 40
37.
years.
I'm on the other side of 40 right now. Right, but check it out. We always, I don't care where you went, who you with, you always pass the blunt, right?
Yeah.
Now COVID done fucked that up. I don't pass my blunt to
Hey,
nobody.
my son or my brother doing it. I
Yeah,
don't do that.
I wonder.
I be on my setup. No, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I'm saying, nah, we good. And I don't mean no disrespect.
Right.
Because I know weed is something to be shared, and we love to share weed and get high with each other, but now ain't the time for it.
But see, I wonder if it's gonna come back. What do you think? When it's announced that COVID is over or it goes down, are you gonna stop wearing masks in public? Or are you gonna start sharing weed again? You gonna give a little peck up to the young lady? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to kiss nobody. You know what I mean? I don't want to touch. I don't want to get close to some people.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, like all that's like I don't know. Is the world going to change back? I'm wondering if the world's going to change back.
I don't think it'll ever be the same.
Yeah, what?
Because as we go on, things are going to get a little worse. It always gets worse before it gets better, but then they start coming in with other shit. You know what I'm saying? At first it was COVID, but now you got this to go along with COVID. Like they always, it's always something.
Texas lifted their joint. They were about to.
A couple of them states did. All the Republican states.
Texas
did.
lifting the mask mandate. They lifted it at the end of the month.
It's mass murder.
Yeah, but you want to hear something too though? The Asian countries a couple years ago, SARS hit them. It didn't come to America much, but it hit Asian countries. And all the Asian countries, they wore masks. They did all the stuff that we talk about now with COVID, and they never really came back. When you look at some of these Asian countries, you look at an image of Tokyo or something. People are wearing masks, and they've been wearing masks for a couple of years now. So I'm wondering if that's gonna happen in America. Like certain people are gonna continue to wear masks. There used to be this dude who used to come here all the time. Right now I can't think of his name. But he used to come here all the time. I'm talking about 5 years ago. He used to be wearing a mask. And people be like, yo, what's up with my man over there with the mask? And yo, now when he pops up here, all I can say is, man, this dude knew what the hell he was talking about. Because he was scared of catching other people's germs. But that seemed weird though then. Now
Definitely ahead of its time.
it's the times now. But all right, so you got some music loaded up. Whose music is going first?
Oh man, you want to hear?
I mean, we can take a minute. First of all, this packwood is hitting.
First of all,
Listen, you know what? Want to hear something? I went all day. I ain't smoked nothing. I'm a waking baker. This morning I got up.
It's a little short in it, so when you want to set it down,
all
bro.
day.
So
Ain't
you
smoked
ain't
nothing.
moving it too much because it's a little short in it.
Just as the show started, I lit this. And we ain't been
As soon as you hit something on, so you
broadcasting
get
for
it
like
set. You know what I
5
mean?
minutes, it seems like. And I got a
And
hit
that
change
little piece
already.
right there.
So I like these packwoods. Yeah. How you doing down there, guest?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm all right. We got a guest out there in the audience. We gonna pop her on the show real quick. Come here a second. Give a shout out.
And she fired too.
Nah,
She went in the door like,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm talking about something different.
We gotta get hold of her. Let her pop over here for a quick second. Let her jump over here for a quick second. There you go, young lady. So she's sitting here watching the show. You a regular here at the joint?
I came here once before.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is my second
I seen
time.
you more than that.
Nah,
One time?
One time. He
Okay.
gave me a rose blunt.
A rose blunt. That's
Mhm.
right. I remember I spoke to you before. Okay. Well, anyway, that's what? What's the best restaurant in Trenton you know about?
Best restaurant?
Yes.
Like food wise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hint. Where can you go eat and smoke weed and get the, 8 ounces of chicken wings? I mean, come on.
Right here.
That's the best restaurant in Trenton.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's your name?
My name's Eliza.
Eliza.
He said
All right,
8
well, come on
ounces
back.
of chicken wings.
Yeah, 8
Damn.
ounces of chicken wings. Right? So did you eat today? Did you come
Ounces
in
of
here and
chicken
eat?
wings.
Nah, I did
No.
eat last time though. We had the fries.
Right.
The tacos.
And tacos?
The tacos was good.
All right, that'll work. All right, thanks for popping in for a quick
Thank
second.
you. Excuse me.
All right, see you later. Definitely show back up. You can watch our Instagram, this show on Instagram. All right, you got your music ready? All right, here we go. So now this here is from your project that's coming up right now.
Yes, it is. From project that's coming up right now, and this is called the intro. This is the intro.
Three of them paid 150. These are $60 range. Here, $40 range. They're paying 120.
Off, then the body drop. I heard a scream, then somebody yell, call the cops. A door.
You're right, man.
Is that shorter?
Yeah, it's this piece right here. You got another one? That's what I said.
Right now.
Put it in this way.
A shot rang out, niggas ran off, then the body dropped. I heard a scream, then somebody yell, call the cops. A door slam, look at his mom looking high, holding her baby. She screaming and she crying, why? Niggas is watching, little kids saw the shooting. Neighbors is whispering, he got what was coming to him. Some girl said, I seen what happened, I seen it all. Her mother told her, shut the fuck up and grabbed the arm. Now the cops and ambulance looking like it's not important. Bitches is yelling, world star, while they phone recording. It's pandemonium, nothing but commotion. They don't know where he hit, they just know that he open. But this nigga like Pac, a month later he out bragging about how he got shot. The scene closes, then it fade out. And open to a girl in the jet screaming, that's played out. Bitch, you out here fucking for free? Ain't nothing for free. I need $40 at least. Then she turned around, twerked a little ass, started laughing. Her friend smiled back and said, you nasty. Bitch, I want some dick to suck, and I get what I want. My nigga not home, I'm about to see a black on the front. The scene changed to a hallway with down black ass smoking all day, trying to get off his weed and his foyer. The camera catch the smoke, $20 and a pinch of coke. Black serving the fiend while he smoking with love. They talk about rap battles and getting all the dough while niggas in the back gambling. Everything is all good to the fifth blow. And just imagine, this is only the intro. Bless me and my friends, cause only God knows what one of us will do for a biz. Put the Moxburg down, used to trade pound silver. Put that little pretty bitch in your mouth, that's pedophilia. You know who I am, you know where I'm from. You know the niggas I'm with, and you know what we done. My life is a movie over the instrumental, and just imagine, this is only the intro. My life is a movie over the instrumental, and just imagine, this is only the intro.
That'll work.
Yeah,
So that's the intro.
that's the intro.
Next one. We'll do two. We'll listen to this one. What's the next one?
This is called Still Here.
Still here.
Still here, the true and living for you Jews and Christians. Still bearing the scars of my crucifixion. Still walking on water, if you fools just just listen. Do the knowledge first so you don't confuse the wisdom. Whose decision was it for Trump to come to rule the system? This man don't give a fuck about who's against him. His plan continue fucking up the human system. Black man, put yourself into a new position. Cause don't none of us need a new conviction. And don't none of us need a new addiction. You know they out here building newer prisons. And they building them for our youth to live in. You know they gave that boy life, right? For making a stupid youth decision. You really notice the truth from spitting. Musa descended from the projects in the Coop and Trenton. These God flows got mumble rappers in the booth repenting. I'm trying to make a way for future Trenton. So be humble for Nipsey, or crumble like you crispy. When a bullet hit your brain and rumble through you like a 60. You never catch me tipsy, I smoke more than a gypsy. She see me every day and every day she say she miss me. Lyrical warfare for rappers like lawn chairs. Every morning I'm on top of that green like lawn care. They just running and gunning, pulling, popping and pointing. Most of them on drugs, I suffer from unemployment. The shit is getting annoying, we dying for their enjoyment. The torture, terror, and torment, the way my culture is exploited. This ain't the lean sipping rap to get your party on. This is more or less Malcolm at the Autobahn. I'm like Yaku tampering with a high explosive. Sometimes I'm too deep for the mortal mind. Portals I travel through, they wonder where they go. They close when I jump through a couple 100 years ago. Devils are fear to spirit, rappers are fear to glow. I customize their caskets and speak at their burial in stereo, so the congregation can hear when I look down and say this motherfucker was weird. Zanny pop a nigga, always over tough and watch the woman getting beat. Stood there and did nothing. I was on D-Pod, me and my cousin Ray, and I seen niggas treating this nigga like a muffin. I'm a Trenton nigga, ain't I? West to be exact. I'm a project, baby. Roger Garden, Haversack. School of hard knocks where we learned to master crack. Kidnap the ref, make you pay to get your pastor back. I'm a master at the weed game, that's the true and living. I done move more pounds than Jenny Craig at Thanksgiving. So be humble for Nipsey, or crumble like you crispy. When a bullet hits your vein and rumble through you like the 6-speed. You never catch me tipsy, I smoke more than the gypsy. She see me every day and every day she say she miss me.
Sounds smooth.
Thanks, bro.
Sounds smooth.
Thanks, bro.
Made me think too. I started daydreaming for a second. Made me start thinking about something. Actually, you know what it just made me think about? It made me, because you said about making stupid mistakes. I have a boy, when we was in our 20s, he did a stupid thing. Got 37 and a half to life. This year, like coming up right now sometime, he's at his 35th year. You know, like, I think he's in Rollway still right now. He's back and forth with a couple of them. The last time I checked on him, he was in Rollway. But, you know, young, dumb mistakes,
Young,
man.
stupid mistakes, and they waiting to lynch you.
Yep.
Waiting, sitting around waiting for the dumbest mistakes, man.
Then I have another friend, best friend, you know, February 6th, 2003, boom, killed. Somebody else's genuine dumb mistake, you know. So you made me start thinking for a second there. When that verse came out, I started thinking about it. That made me start thinking. I'm gonna have to sit back and listen to that again too, because I can get the rest. You had me thinking, which is a good thing.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
That's
a
what
good
it's
thing.
for.
Yeah.
That's what it's for, to evoke thought.
Yeah. All right, so and what we doing? We got yours set up too. It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you. Let's hear what I'm being funny calling him Mini Me, but like, you know, he's Mini Me. He looks just like his pop. You know. You know.
That's my man.
Yeah.
That's my man's, you know.
Look, you see mine down there right now.
That's right.
So he.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Gotta give me a name, Weed Slut or something.
Yeah. Y'all ready? All right, this was the first single off his album. The album is called The Crowning. His name is Tyrant Fly. You spell fly with 2 Y's. You're on all digital platforms. You go to YouTube, Spotify, wherever you listen to your music, and there. This song right here is called Us. And I directed the video myself.
Yo, yo,
See the video.
yeah.
Like this beat.
Oh yeah, he's a monster. He's a monster. Slow it down. I got 5
Ain't no surprise, I'm here to fuck up the vibe. I'm an untouchable guy. Black clouds in the projects, little nigga. I never see sun in the skies. You hear the shots in the sound, the grandmother's violently crying when somebody dies. And all the killing won't even make a difference to the young children that's playing outside. This is the way that we live. My niggas don't even like paying attention to bitches that can't pay their rent. Often effective, but often indulging in gossip and friction, and I can disguise it. I come from the projects, you can get murdered for nonsense. Rule number 1 is mind your business and stay out of other people's problems. Of course, a nigga needs royalty, I am the prince. They overcrowd me. Of course, a nigga wasn't voting me, that's the reason that I got him surrounded. She want the Percocet and get soaking wet, but the bitch must have a birth defect. If she think I'm out here buying purses, yeah, I'm the young prince and you ain't worth it yet. I'm a role model to the whole block, a team full of niggas like the Globetrotters. Heartbreak top, I'm the showstopper, I'm the great one. I'm the blow it, not a nigga who holler, you would know nada. Ash Drago, I'm a fucking rider. I got 99 and a half problems, cause the NSC is now a half bottle. Look at these niggas, they're blowing on dust. That can never be us. Snitches so we can come home in a rush. That can never be us. Pitiful, look at the bitches they touch. That can never be us. Niggas just sent for this type of material, so they had to get cut. Look at these niggas, they're blowing on dust. That can never be us. Snitches so we can come home in a rush. That can never be us. Pitiful, look at the bitches they touch. That can never be us. Niggas just sent for this type of material, so they had to get cut. Don't you get so tired of niggas coming sliding where they wasn't welcomed at? When it comes to these messy hoes, y'all too afraid to go and tell them that. Battle rappers can't make songs, that's what they shouting through the grapevine. Started off in the studio and started killing niggas at the same time. Apologies goes to my fans, I ain't taking no more break time. Free my niggas, got some stuck in the state greens and state lines. Man, the boy with the white so hard that they charged the nigga with a hate crime. I know niggas that went on the run and they was paralyzed from the waist down. See you rolling with the light brown, pretty smile and petite features. Guaranteed that the 40 cal hit your honey harder than a beekeeper. Watch your mouth talk about the prince, they ain't playing about the team leader. Hate to see your parents making dinner, then they find your body in the deep freezer. Check my credentials, I'm a hollow tipper. Got some niggas that can follow niggas to their mama crib and hold hostages, and to choose a few to get violent with. Till I come through in my finest suit, I was on my Frank Sinatra shit. Seen all the blood and the vomiting, I'm the mayor, nigga, let's politic. Look at these niggas, they're blowing on dust. That can never be us. Snitches so they can come home in a rush. That can never be us. Pitiful, look at the bitches they touch. That can never be us. Niggas just suffer this type of material, so they had to get cut. Look at these niggas, they're blowing on dust. That can never be us. Snitches so we can come home in a rush. That can never be us. Be us. Be us. Be us.
Snitches and liars. You know? Yo, you know what the crazy thing is? Here in Trenton, you know, I came to town like 5 years ago. Every single charge that came at me by the way I beat, right? But that snitch shit got me locked up for fucking 447 days right here in Mercer County. Because somebody snitched on me and I fucking told on them publicly. You know what I mean? I put it on Facebook. They said that was fucking witness intimidation. And hey, what's going on? And locked me up for 447 days. The people still said not guilty, you know, but fuck snitches, man.
Fuck snitches, man.
Yeah, fuck
Bro.
And liars. Habitual liars. I can see, you know, we lie to get out of something. Lie when you got caught or something, trying to get out of shit. And some people just tell lies. Just walk through life just telling fantasies to people.
Yeah.
Ain't them. It make me think. That's what you made me think about. You know, so the snitches bothered. Really always has bothered me. I have no problems talking shit about snitches.
I damn sure ain't have a problem talking about snitches.
Snitches. Same thing. People run and tell shit. That's what
Yeah,
rats.
that's what the
rats.
game to come to, man. More morals and principles.
Yes, it's very prevalent. You know, in this whole game, drug rules, drug laws, different things that's going on in the neighborhoods. This shit fucks the game.
Yeah.
People tell us, just tell us shit. You know, whether it's to save their own ass for a couple of dollars or just to be a forensic.
Man, niggas will send you away for 40 years so they don't have to do 1 year. Niggas will turn down 1 year and send you away for the rest of your life, man. It's terrible out here in the streets. That's why you gotta stay out of these damn streets, kids. Stay the fuck off these streets. The streets is fucked up out here.
Practically can't trust nobody. You know, or you can't if you go through life not saying I ain't gonna trust hardly nobody.
And cartridges and stuff like that.
Safer.
Like I say, now is not the time for that. Now is not the time to be trusting motherfuckers anyway. Now is the time to build your immune system, to build your family up, build your finances up. Get the fuck out of here.
We all think about this legalization. Weed is practically legal. I still don't really want to call it legal.
Well,
Here in Jersey.
bro, all right,
Stopping simple arrests, I'm down with that.
okay. As far as the government legalizing it, that's cool. I'm with it. That's cool. We've been waiting for that anyway. It should have been done. You know what I'm saying? They finally come around. But shit, it's been legal for me. I live my life like it's legal.
Right. A lot of people do.
Yeah, I live my life like it's legal.
And that's what's irritated me about what's going on now. Certain places, despite the government war on drugs and all that, the weed industry has flourished. In every hood I've been to, I've been all over the country. I don't care where I've been. It doesn't have to be a hood, but urban areas all over the country, there's weed there. You know, you may not find other things, but you will find weed.
That's right. And you know
And
what?
it's-
I feel the
and it's
same,
been-
bro.
and
I
it's
done been
been
all
like-
over the country to different hoods, and it's never been a shortage on weed.
Right. It's
I've always been able to find weed as soon as I get there.
right. I mean, you just kind of know which place to
And
look.
my broker vouch for that. Like,
No,
you know,
I've
that's
done
the
the same.
first thing we do.
There was years I was a truck driver. I didn't want to be carrying weed all over the country with me, get pulled over by some little town. But if I would say going to Arkansas, boom, get the little rod, park my truck, boom, I can find weed within minutes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I've done it in the whitest city in America too.
Well,
I remember I went to Salt Lake City. I was stuck in Salt Lake City for 2 days. I picked up, dropping a load off, couldn't pick up. No, I went to Provo, Idaho, but there was no load there, so I had to drive to Salt Lake City and wait 2 days to pick up the load. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I going to do in Salt Lake City? I found an Indian, Native American, let's be politically correct. I found a Native American bar and went into the Native American bar. Within 5 minutes, somebody offered me some weed. They got some weed. And I thought it was funny that, I don't know, you always, at the time, it was my first encounter in Utah. So I have what I have read was everybody there was Mormons and really in the church and this, that, and the other. I remember smoking weed with some Mormons too. Like everybody smokes weed. I remember that was like a relevant. I always think about that. Like, yo, I smoked weed
that's
in
right.
Salt Lake
Everybody
City
smoked weed.
with Native Americans, Indians, and Mormons. like whatever. Weed is everywhere. So what irritates me right now is that as legalization is coming, it's not for the people, it's not for everybody. All these people went to jail for, all these people got their lives fucked up for. They're handed to these corporations. Because even when they're talking about here in New Jersey, they're not really making it legal for everybody. They're making it legal for these corporations to grow it, exclusive rights to grow it. They're not going to let nobody else grow it. For them to grow it, and they sell to everybody. If you have a license, so you have micro grows, this grow, that grow. And if you buy it from one of them, then it's legal.
Just like the pharmaceutical companies. And that's what they want to turn, just like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's like, that's not legalization, it's corporatization.
That's right.
That's some type of classism shit.
That's
And
right.
then like it's still gonna make like the way other people been getting weed for years, the hood, the urban neighborhoods. Who cares if they're producing all these big ass Walmarts of weed? People got better selection in the hood anyway. And it's cheaper. So they're not really making it legal for urban areas that already got weed. Watch. I'm telling you, this is practically a prediction. The way they're doing it, it's gonna be a law and arrest for a little while. And then they're gonna start that whole. You didn't buy this from there.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're gonna set some laws in place. Some has to be. That's
You're gonna
right.
have. That's what's coming. Where they're gonna start really.
That's good. I got my card, my paperwork. I'm ready to do what the fuck they want. I'm blowing weed smoke on the cops writing their tickets now. It's over for them now with this weed shit. They should have had. But now, you know, cops have had some new shit. Like, I smell guns. I'm saying, like, what the fuck, man? I can't win for losing with you motherfuckers, man. I can't win for losing with you motherfuckers. I smell guns.
Yeah, I smell some illegal money.
Yeah, fuck.
Yo, I got pulled up. Yo, I had an arrest one time because my front tires was over the white line, and he said that just at the light. Wow. He said it was a state trooper, and I knew he was looking at me. I was in a rental car, so I knew he couldn't run me, whatever. And sure enough, at a light, I parked my front tires over top of the white. And I only slammed on the brake because he was there. You know, I probably would have ran that yellow light, but he was there, so I stopped on the yellow light. So he used my wheels on the yellow line to say I disregarded the traffic signal, and that's why he pulled me over. And then it resulted in, I don't know, I spent 4 or 5 days in jail, had to pay a big ass bail. A couple years down the road, I had trial and everything in Burlington, I had a pound of weed in the trunk, in a suitcase. But when I stopped, because the police officer was right there, I stopped and my wheels over. So anyway, I'm glad all that type of shit, getting arrested for a little bit of weed ain't gonna happen. That's right. That's what I'm happy about. But pretty much the rest of this shit, I feel like they're stealing something. Something's being stolen and given to certain other people, and we're gonna have to patronize them to be legal. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I just don't see it happening.
They damn sure gave me a list of dispensaries I should visit.
Yeah. Well, those are the medical ones, which are going to turn into recreational. A lot of them, they will go for months, they're going to turn into recreational.
I'm not buying that shit. That's expensive bullshit.
And look, you go to these dispensaries and they got 2 and 3 strains. Some of them got 8. Some of them have some good weed, but most of it's not. The selection is not as good. The streets and the street dispensaries and pop-ups and things like that, there's way better selection. If you get your niche, if the government's not arresting people, all these street businessmen.
Me and my bro just went to, we just came back from Las Vegas, and the weed was good over there.
Yes,
the dispensaries, you know what I'm saying?
That's because they're getting it from out west.
It was really nice out there. I mean, weed was good out there. Really good.
Right. And on the streets, good out there too. Now, I lived in LA for a couple of years, and I used to go to Las Vegas a lot. In fact, numerous times I've been to Las Vegas, and there's good weed there. It's so close to California. California.
And you know what was so dope about it? I sat at Caesar's Palace, ordered me a nice chicken and waffle, drinking a mimosa, and sat there, rolled my shit up, and just smoked a fat one at the table, waiting for my food.
Outside, you can do that.
Yeah, right outside the little. Man, that was nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we still got a long way to go.
Right. What's so? You ever been arrested for weed, man? Yeah, man. Just caught a charge. You know, all these. They haven't done it yet, but the goal is to expunge all the little bullshit ass arrests.
That's right.
That's right. It's another good thing. Now that's if they actually do it. You know.
Because you know what? Most of my charges, man, growing up, most of my charges is weed charges.
Yeah.
Growing up, man.
Damn near everybody I know, same with me.
A lot of weed charges.
Yeah, weed charges. Or weed charges started other shit. You know, that happened to me once too. I really fucking cops smelled weed, searched me, and found other shit.
Yeah, the weed always lead to other shit. Yeah,
but
that's where it starts.
Yeah. So that's over with. That whole I smell something shit's over. That's funny you said you gonna smell a gun now.
Oh, they gonna smell something. They gonna,
Yeah.
they gonna find
I
a
always
reason to
thought it
get
was-
inside your car, man.
Yeah, I always thought it was funny. They always complain that. I smelled it. And it's like a guy. This is I search your
Matter
car
of fact,
free.
I'm just joking, Mr. Officer. I'm just joking. Y'all not gonna do that.
Man, I think there's gonna be some ridiculous. Listen, you remember when they first started the phone? You could talk on the phone, bro.
Yeah.
And that became the pretext stop. You know, well, I see now. I see my brother with a phone. You know, go get you. It's the shit. The
You know what? I
seatbelt
think I
ticket
caught
was the
a
same
I
way.
think I caught a ticket like that before a long
Yeah.
time ago.
And the things hanging off your window, they only enforce that in certain neighborhoods. You know, you look down the turnpike. 40% of cars riding down the street got a tint on it,
Yeah, that's right.
but they use tinted windows to pull people over as an excuse. So
They need to
I
know.
don't know what they
cars,
getting ready
some cars
to do
look
now.
nice with the tint on them. They need
Yeah.
to know that, man. God damn.
they getting ready to come up with something. They getting ready to do that whole loss of the smell, right? You know, that's been an excuse to go in so many
That's
people's
been the
cars,
excuse. That's right.
right? This is
That's been the
This
excuse to
power
do a
is-
lot of shit to
Yes.
people. Just the smell.
right. So that's getting ready to go away. That's gonna go away. It's another good thing. But I'm just not 100% down with the way they're doing legalization now. So I'm just saying the fight's still on. It's inclusion now. You know, how hard did those charges and recharges you had affect your life? At certain times it affected.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
That's what it's like. Yeah.
So it's almost like, man, this locked you up. You might have been on an application that dude was looking at, saw your
Bell,
arrest.
shit,
Yeah.
back then, this was years ago, but you had to bail out and
Yeah, exactly.
all this, you know,
Yeah,
go
we
back
look
and
back
forth
and
and everything. Yeah, all that. It's crazy.
Right time. So all that's good, but I don't know. I'm not done. I'm saying all that to say I'm not 100% done with my activism. I'm fighting for inclusion now. Even though I feel like, man, I'm sitting on State Street, State Capitol, selling weed. White and white.
Well, like I said, man, before the cameras was on, man, I appreciate you for standing up for us, man, for all these years, your efforts, and your, you know, just standing on your principles and what you believe in. And it got us to where we at right now. People like you got us to where we at right now. And you know, it's always going to be a fight to be fought, but you are one of the people who actually stood on your morals and your principles and got us to where we at now. And this is fucking far from getting caught with 2 nickel bags and having to go to jail and bail out for a couple thousand and go through the system and
if you didn't reach nobody on the phone, you was there until Monday or
that's
Tuesday.
right. You know the bullshit. Like it
I
was
tell you, it
crazy.
happened to me one time.
96 hours in city lockup because you get caught with a couple bags of weed. Like it was
Man.
terrible.
Yeah, you know what happened to me one time? And it started over weed. I was on Route 70, way out by the shore. And Route 35 goes off this way. Route 30 something goes off this way. Town 34, I think it was, goes off this way. And I missed the turn. I said, oh shit. I went up to make a U-turn, and as I was making the U-turn, State Trooper was making the U-turn right there with me. And he wasn't paying attention to me until we sit next to each other. And I looked at him, he looked at me, I'm like, oh man, get the fuck out of here. I'm getting ready to get pulled over.
You know when,
And sure enough,
you know when it's gonna happen.
he pulled me over. I ain't had no cell phone with me. This is like 1996, right? I got pulled over, got arrested. I had some tickets in like Atlantic County. Now this is Ocean County or Mount, whatever the fuck I was at, Ocean County. So I get locked up. I wasn't able to reach nobody. So I'm locked up. They said, we're gonna transfer you to Atlantic County tomorrow anyway, don't worry about it. I sat there and they're holding shit for the whole weekend. You know, like Monday, I finally got a call off to somebody, but they was transferring me to Atlantic County. I get to Atlantic County, they hold me for another 2-3 days, and it all started over weed. You know, like,
Yeah, that's right.
you know, it's like, man, I was a truck driver. I had a load that was waiting on me and I was on some other bullshit in the morning with my truck sitting at the house. And got locked up, truck sitting there for a week, the whole 9 yards. And it started over.
All over weed.
The smell of weed.
And you still stood by your principles and your morals. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it done.
Yep, those are things that pissed me off back in the day.
So you got pulled though. You went through a lot behind this weed. So that's why you like you are. You like, fuck that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a day when y'all can't fuck with me about this weed.
Listen, I always thought there was going to be a day it was going to be legal. You know what the idea is, though? There's a whole righteous fight. I think it's a righteous thing. There's always a righteous thing. I felt I was on the side of the right. This is the right thing. But anyway, we get into that spot in the show. I'm waiting for the counter to clear up.
I had to get into the. I had to research you, and this was years ago. You was doing something downtown, and we came. I brought my boys down there, and we stood in the crowd just to watch you and show support. But I had to research you. And when I started hearing about the weed man, now this is years ago. Bro, do you know who I used to confuse you with?
Oh, shit. Who?
I thought the weed man was the guy that said, because I got high, because I
Oh, no. Afro Man.
that was Afro Man.
Yo, here's something fucked up. I went to prison in 2000, right? Afro Man made that song in the summer of '99. So the whole time I was in prison, it was playing on the radio and everything.
Yeah, it was big.
And people was constantly, because I got high. Every time I walk by, because I got high. They all like you in prison because you got high. It was all kinds of lines I heard. I mean, it was funny, but it was like, because Afro Man had just made that song.
All right, so other people made you synonymous with the song also.
No, a lot of people did.
All right.
It was like, yeah, he's in prison because he got high. Like, I heard